Good day. Dead Space is one of the few modern games that I really like. As in, I like it as much as a game from the past. Dead Space 1 is kind of like a classic game in many respects. It doesn't really hold your hand all the way through, and it really does have a good degree of challenge. Now, we're going to be doing a playthrough of this game mainly because I just recently finished Dead Space 3 and I have a desire to play Dead Space 1 again. But I'd like to actually go through this with you guys because I'd like to point out that this game is a survival horror game. Dead Space 2 and 3, not really. You see, Amnesia: The Dark Descent is, I suppose, a horror game, but not necessarily a survival game, because you can't really do too much to really ensure that you survive. You can hide in various locations, and you can run away. That's not really surviving. That's more like escaping, really. Here you have to fight to stay alive. Here you have to fight for survival. Now, we're actually going to be doing a playthrough of the PC version, mainly because my Xbox 360 version broke for some reason. It's giving me some random error of the disc is dirty or damaged, even though it's not, but whatever. The PC version, I've played a little bit of it just to make sure it worked. I got this on Steam for really cheap. I think it's like $5. I don't like it that much. The game itself is virtually identical, but the controls are not very good. I tried the PC controls, and they suck. Look at... You can't really tell, but the mouse is so horribly unresponsive. It's amazing. Dead Space 3, which I played the PC version of, did not have that problem. The controls were just spot on for Dead Space 3. It was absolutely amazing. So basically what we're going to do here is we're going to play it with a controller that I have and the keyboard and mouse. Mainly because some of the buttons on my controller do not actually correspond to commands in the game, unfortunately. So yeah, we're going to try to play it with the keyboard, going to try to play it with the controller. We'll just have to see what I decide to do. So now, let's get into the game! And we're going to be playing it on medium, because hard will probably take us too long, easy will be, well, too easy. Now, here's the problem that I have with the loading times for this game. It takes forever to get through them. I mean, I hope, when I first started this up today, actually, just to do some tests, it took forever to get past this point. I haven't actually done a playthrough of the PC version. It was just something I bought. I said, oh, I'll play it at some point, and it just sat on my hard drive. But the loading time is absolutely horrendous here. I don't remember it being this long on the Xbox version. And also, Dead Space 3, once again, had very quick loading times. Oh, wait. Wow. That was fast. I don't know why it took so long the first time. But this game actually, I think, is the best in the series, just when it comes to the actual survival horror aspect. Because, you know, it is very claustrophobic, very isolated. It just works, I think. I still like Dead Space 2 and 3, but this one just seems a bit more... I want to say a bit more polished when it comes to the story. I don't know, it's just weird like that. Although, I do realize the characters don't have that much development.
About everything. I wish I could just talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. It's strange. Such a little thing.
How many times you watched that thing? Guess you really miss her. Don't worry, we're almost there. You'll be able to look her up once we're on board. Sounds like you do have a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah, I mean, everybody just watches their personal stuff in front of like the whole crew because that's what happens. I mean,
space mining is a lucrative business.
There's no such thing as privacy at all in this universe, I guess. Also, why he didn't watch all of the recording, I'm not exactly sure. I could just spoil a big thing, but I won't.
There she is. We have visual contact.
Even though the sensor should have picked it up sooner.
So that's Ishimura. Impressive.
The USG Ishimura, biggest planet cracker in her class. And it looks like they already popped the cork.
Why is it all dark? I don't see any running lights.
Corporal, take us in closer and hail them. And
so a corporal would fly the ship, not like an ensign or anything, but whatever.
USG Ishimura, this is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kellyan responding to your distress.
Because we're awesome. We are here to fix the space toilet. My God, look at her hair.
Power's low.
It's just like some weird,
Who's to say?
plastic flap on the back of her head. The graphics have improved, that's for
The
sure.
total communications blackout
Graphics
of these
aren't
things.
that bad in
You'd
this
think
game,
with
though.
1,000 people on board, someone would pick up the phone.
How should you even know what a phone is? It's the future!
What is that?
It's a busted array like we thought.
Yeah, because that sounds like a busted array.
With their
Liberate,
You
me,
get a standard,
to me,
and I can fix it.
X.
48
Because
hours max.
that's exactly what it sounds like when the
You heard the lady. Take us in. Let's see what needs fixing.
relay doesn't work.
Gravity tethers engaged. Automatic docking procedure.
I mean, clearly, you know, they wouldn't send somebody out in a shuttle with a transmitter that works. I mean, because that would make too much sense.
The auto dock, what is it?
We're off track. We're gonna hit the hull.
Hit the blast shields. That guidance tether's damaged. Switch to manual, now.
Inside the magnetic field? Are you insane? Abort!
No!
And Isaac's just sitting here. I mean, he isn't worried. He's just chilling back here. Now, why the captain of the ship and the computer specialist, I guess, doesn't have a chair, I don't know. Isaac is just a boss. He deserves a chair. And we crashed. I do realize that in Dead Space 2 or 3, this would be a really amazing crash with like all kinds of crap going on. Instead, it's just a
You
crash.
saved our asses, Miss Daniels. If we had aborted at that speed and distance, we'd have smashed right into the side of the Ishimura. Now settle down. Let's get to work. Corporal, report.
I'm not getting any readings from the port booster, and we've
Hey, I call foul on that. Why is he putting the helmet on? Should it just sort of, you know, build around his head like it does in Dead Space 2 and 3? Wow, that hair looks bad.
Hold still, Isaac. I'm syncing up everyone's rig with the ship. Okay, we're done. Clean bill of
You know,
goods,
Kendra,
everyone.
please just get off camera, because you look like crap with that hair.
We're moving out.
Hey, you guys are totally not going to die in about 8 seconds. Oh my god, that just looks like crap. I don't remember it looking that bad. Hello, my name is Isaac Clarke, and I will be your engineer today. But yeah, this game is a lot more subtle, I think, than Dead Space 2 and 3. It just seems so much... It seems like they just are trying to actually, you know, be survival horror instead of like this action thing they have now. Oh yeah, the controls are going to take some getting used to. I think the camera in the later games is a lot closer or at a different angle. And it probably doesn't help that I only played the 360 version and I'm using a PS2 style controller.
You didn't lose power to the port booster.
You lost the port booster. Unbelievable. Alright, so here we are in Dead Space. Wow, Isaac's really short compared to him. Yeah, this rig looks like complete crap, but then again, I guess this makes sense. But what doesn't make sense is, why did none of you have a rig? Why don't you have a helmet? Why did I put my helmet on? That's my question.
Guess the power's down everywhere. Isaac, get over here and hack the door pad.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get a hacking mini game, or am I just gonna walk over here and go? Yeah, Isaac opened the door. Apparently these people are too stupid to push a button and turn it on. I still like the original rig though. It does look a lot more realistic than the giant armored bits of that. I do not remember Isaac having that name tag on. I don't remember that from the 360 version. Maybe it's something that's only in the PC version? I do not know.
Seems like everyone is trying to pack in a hurry.
You see, this is actually building tension. You don't know what's going on. Although the tension is kind of ruined when you actually just turn this on and, well... Come on, get over there!
Broadcast.
Okay, you know what? I'm tempted just to try to use the keyboard controls. Then I brought up the inventory. Okay, now we're going to try PC controls.
Get that elevator back.
It may not end well.
Dead. I can't.
The power doesn't seem to be too dead since there's lights on and oxygen and gravity.
Look, if we all cooperate, we can figure this out a lot sooner. Let's get that computer display up, Isaac.
Yeah, so Isaac is literally just going to turn the computer on. You people are from the future. Yes, I know how to use a locator system. I like the locator, though. I don't complain about that as much as others would.
That doesn't look
The controls are about the same as the ones in Dead Space 3, but it just seems like the mouse is a lot less responsive than it should be.
Getting around is going to be difficult. The air seems to be flowing again. That's a start.
Yeah, now we're not dying of asphyxiation.
What the hell was that?
Okay, so if we're going into a potential combat situation, why don't they have a rig like I do, at least? This would provide more defense than shirts and pants. It's a jumpsuit, anyway.
What the hell? I don't know. Something's in the room with us.
Yeah, I can see it perfectly. Why can't he? I don't know. And you can't hit a single thing, can you?
Come on.
Run! It's always funny to play this with NG+, simply because I've already got a plasma cutter and I can just kill these guys. But you know what? When you first play this game, this is pretty good, because you know what? I can't do anything. I can't fight them. I can literally do nothing. Wow, they're just popping out everywhere, aren't they? Run, Isaac, run! Open up, run! Come on, close! And then... No! If I didn't know it was going to happen, that would be marginally frightening. But yeah, Dead Space 2 and 3 both... Well, not 3. Dead Space 2 does rely a lot on the jump scare. But this game does have good atmosphere, and you can feel somewhat scared. In fact, there's some parts in this game, when I first played it, I felt a good feeling of dread. I felt really frightened to actually have to go cut off their limbs, but they're going to drop... Wow, really? I couldn't have guessed from the big thing written in blood, cut off their limbs. Now listen to this a second. That is not seen in other games. The screaming right there, that is really effective, because you want to hurry up and get over here, you know? But, will I be able to save him? Yes, I know, knock back an enemy. Come on, let's try to save the guy. Can we do it? No, there he goes, he's dead. No, random guy. Okay, I think the controls are going to be not as good as I'd like, but I think I can do it. Also, you can only reload in this game. You can only reload when you actually have the weapon out and fully pointed at something. Let's see. Did he drop me anything? Of course not. Oh, he did. Thank you. Thank you, random necromorph. It even takes a lot longer to reload. And his stomp is... Look at how weak that stomp is. I mean, you would think this guy had like the boots of Zeus or something, or like the boots of Thor in the later games, where he can just crash it down and just stomp through limbs. And this, the stomp is not very good at all. You can open up boxes with it, but that's about it. And so here we are with Dead Space 1. You know, here I am, just a guy in, you know, like a leather suit here, with a gun with... How much ammo do I have right now? I've got 9 plus... I've got 19 shots right now. That's it. In Dead Space 3, I'd be tripping over, you know... Yes, I know what health is. God damn it. I'm gonna smash my leg down. Sometimes it doesn't like to pick up stuff, which is kind of annoying. And I do not have a kinesis module or a stasis module. Oh well. The audio and text logs. There's no audio logs in Dead Space 3, actually. That you can pick up, at least.
Stay away from down. Get back. Get back.
Isaac! God, I can't believe you made it.
Now, why does she need this camera? Why do I need to see you guys? I know you're there.
I'm on the way over here. Are you okay?
More what? What the hell are those things? Is that the crew?
Keep your voice down. Whatever they are, they're not friendly. Half the doors on this ship are locked because of the quarantine. Now we have to get to the bridge. But first, we gotta repair the tram system.
You're crazy, Hammond. You're gonna get us all killed.
How is he crazy?
Listen to me. I will get you out of here alive. Now what's wrong with the tram?
Why is he holding a camera on these on her?
But there should be a spare in the maintenance.
How is the data board fried? How does this make sense? Learn what technology is, damn it!
Damn it! Everything is on the other side of this quarantine. We can't reach it from here.
No, we can't. But you can. Isaac, if I can get to the bridge, I should be able to access the personnel files. You fix the tram, and I'll help you find Nicole.
Okay, so Isaac had no input on that conversation at all. It's like, you must do... Yes, I know! Come on! Goddamn tutorials. Okay, so here, of course, is the inventory. I've got next to no inventory. Dead Space 3, all that's filled out. You can see every single thing. You know, this map, I still think the map kind of sucks in this game. I can't really tell how to figure out anything here, but whatever. You don't really need it. And this is only... right here. Your personal journal here is the only thing... is the only place where Isaac actually talks. It's just in text. It's kind of interesting, but it need not detain us at this time. So yeah, Isaac has to go fix the tram. Now, of course, if Hammond or Kendra were going to do it, it would be kind of stupid because they're not the engineer. Isaac is the one who fixes spaceships, not them. One fixes computers and one just hurts people. That might be kind of frightening. Wow, I forgot how much damage these guys took. Dead Space 3, if I'd shot him once, he'd have died. Ah, yes, the save stations. This is, of course, it's kind of like the typewriter in Resident Evil. I like those things, though. Damn it! I did not mean to do that. Back. Let me pick up the plasma energy, damn it. No. Come on. If I had a kinesis module, I could, of course... Okay, there. Thank God. I was going to say, if I had a kinesis module, it'd be a lot easier. This game seems a little bit brighter than the 360 version, although it probably didn't help that,
We think we figured it out. Smith killed one.
One. He killed one.
Forget about shooting him in the body. You gotta cut off the limbs. Grab a cutter, anything like that. Cut them apart.
You got that. Cut off their limbs. It's not like the tutorial said it, and it's not like it was written in blood on the wall. Yeah, that's the one thing about this game that has always annoyed me.
Shooting them in the body didn't seem to work. Go for the
We get it! Dismember them! I got it the first time I saw it! The game... Really? You already told me! I didn't forget! How would I have forgotten by now? I don't know why. Did they not think people get this? Now, why Isaac doesn't already have a lot of this stuff, you know? You would think he would, since he might need it, but oh well. Yes, I know all about stasis. I think stasis is kind of cool, but it's not as useful in this game as, hey, does C still do it? Yeah, the controls are exactly like in Dead Space 3. I think I'm starting to get used to the mouse a little bit. It's definitely not as good as it could be.
The door is malfunctioning, Isaac. Try using the stasis module you just picked up.
You know what, Kendra? You definitely aren't very quick on the uptake, are you? This game is definitely brighter. I can see everything. It's just kind of annoying. Oh wait, no, now it's getting dark. See, that's the thing I really liked about Doom 3, not being able to see anything. I love the added challenge it gives when you can't actually see everything. No God, no fear, no God, no fear. Which God is it? Is it the Reapers? I mean the Markers? Yeah, I didn't say it in Dead Space 3, the review, but it seems like the Markers in Dead Space 3 are kind of like the Reapers, except not. Okay, they serve the same purpose as villains as the Reapers, okay? It's where they've got this big, ancient evil that you now have to defeat that's somehow easily able to kill everyone. Even though in the previous game they're just worthless lumps of rock. Also in Dead Space 3, for some reason they put markers in every major city on every major colony. What the hell? Are they completely idiotic?
This module should be able to help you with that arm mechanism.
Power node! That's the thing, when you've got easily attainable resources, it doesn't feel quite as good when you fully upgrade something. I do have my kinesis module? No, I don't. I don't have a kinesis module at all. And see, I'm already out of inventory space.
To get it back to the repair depot, but now the autoloader is fried. I need a stasis module brought.
Why don't you just have one already?
Get this piece of shit off the tracks. It's gonna jam up the whole system.
Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, that goes there. Do that. Run up here. Oh wait, do I need to go down here? I think I go down here. Except I ran out of time. Damn it. Did I hit it? Yeah, I did. Stasis is not quite as distinctive as it was in the third game, or as it is in the third game. Okay, one necromorph should not be a big threat, and isn't. I do like the design of the necromorphs. There's all this random flesh everywhere. It is very distinctive, very, you know, Lovecraftian. And I forgot. I need to actually just stasis that. It's probably been about a year since I played this game. I really do like this game. It's one of the very few modern games that I think you actually get your money's worth with. Even if it is kind of repetitive when you think about it, because really the thing you do in this, you'll see in the Let's Play that all you really do in this game is something breaks and you fix it.
When you get the computer online, you'll be able to call the tram from the control room. Faster the better. I can hear something crawling around out there.
Yes, and you're not going to do anything about it, are you? You're just going to keep fighting. So right now it's very easy. You just shoot and they die. Really? My inventory's full? What can I get rid of? Stasis packs I find are absolutely positively useless. I mean, they aren't useless. Well, they are useless in the later games simply because it auto recharges after a while. In this game, they do not. Let's see. We are at least going to try to get our first rig before calling it an episode because we haven't really done anything yet. We've shot 3 guys and fixed 1 thing. And for Isaac, that's just kind of a slow day. And that's the thing. In this game, you're not really attacked constantly. It does allow the tension to build a little bit. And also, the music is... Whoa! I forgot there's a leaper right here. Oh, I hate leapers. They are literally the most annoying enemies in the game. Great, I have to leave that behind because I don't have enough inventory space. I haven't really taken any damage at all. I'm just a Dead Space badass like that. I mean, if I was playing Dead Space 3, I would literally have not taken a single hit by now, so...
I've patched into the deck security system. It took some work, but I've got the door to the maintenance bay unlocked. The data board should be somewhere inside.
Yes, because that all makes sense. I mean, it took you all this time to open up that door. Because you're a mad hacker, man. You got the mad skills. But you know, survival horror is an interesting genre. It's not something that I personally like, but it's a genre that can be good at times. Like with this game. It's very satisfying to actually overcome enemies that can frighten you. Yes, always gotta... no matter what, it never fails. You always gotta find a key, and you've gotta always open up some kind of door. It's just the same thing as always. And shoot his leg. Oh, now they're really making it even more difficult by adding another guy for me to shoot. Oh no, it's okay, yeah. I've been getting a bit cocky. Come on, run. Now see, I could just stand there and let him hit me, but see, this being an awesome game, the awesome game that it is, I have to run away, turn around, and start shooting as I just line up an attack. No, this is not Dead Space 2, where I can just kick them and... Oh, no, wait! Stuff does come out of them. I didn't remember that. Let's see. You know how you loot bodies in this game? You crush it! No, he didn't have anything, damn it. When I first heard about this game, I wasn't really all that excited about it. I mean, I didn't even get Dead Space until about 2 years after it came out. Because, I mean, it just didn't sound that good, really. But I was proven wrong. Ooh, look at all that cool stuff. Now, with this plasma cutter, should I be able to, just shoot out the glass? Well, no. No, I don't get to do that. I have to actually try. But, you know, thinking about it, what exactly constitutes survival horror? Like, legitimate survival horror. I mean, I know people always talk about the Resident Evil series, but is Resident Evil really that scary? I've played Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3. And also Code Veronica. It's not scary. At least not to me. It feels more like it's... Let me kill this one guy. It feels more like it's just supposed to be a bad horror movie, and therefore not scary in the slightest. The only thing that might make it scary, I guess, is the bad controls. Like, you're struggling to get your gun out to try to shoot somebody as the zombie gets closer and closer to you. But in all honesty, you know, having played Resident Evil 1, 2, and 3, it's just about as action-oriented as this. Resident Evil 1, I mean, you've got to fight a lot of really big, very powerful enemies. Whoa! Bap. So, it's not like it's so subtle that you just have to be frightened by the atmosphere and maybe you get to attack a guy. At least here, you know, you can actually do stuff. Oh, yeah. Now, you see this? You see this text log here? When I first played this game, I had a standard def TV. So yeah, I read every single one of these, but I had to like push my face like 2 inches from the screen to read it all. Let's see, and ammo. Never not pick up ammo. I'd almost consider this more scary than Resident Evil 1, mainly because Resident Evil 1, that voice acting, even the GameCube version, it's not much better. I mean, the GameCube version is still a lot more scary than the original version of Resident Evil, but still not by much. I get more frustrated with the GameCube version of Resident Evil because I feel like there's nothing I can do to really attack anything. And yeah, I can run, but eventually there's going to be too many enemies for me to run away from, and I just end up dying. Whereas here, I actually have the ability to do things, and I actually have to pay attention so I don't die. Just shove the key in the lock, and another power node, and we have Mizio's very first cameo in Dead Space. Woo!
I'm making homemade macaroni and cheese.
Yes, which sounds very good, but not exactly scary, I think.
Barbecued baked chicken is done. Oh, so good.
Not exactly survival horror, though.
But delicious.
No, there's no really disputing that, is there?
Oh, there's not.
Okay, so here we have the bench.
The bench.
The bench.
The bench. Man, no second repair.
The bench in Dead Space 3
Dead Space 3
is horribly annoying.
Horribly annoying.
The life you save may be your own, Mizio.
Life you save may be your own, Mizio.
I don't even know what she just said.
Oh,
We'll be right back.
Make a jump.
And Mizio has left the building. Well, at least the room. Okay. Dead Space 3's bench is you collect 3 resources, you can build whatever you want. Here, you don't got that. You can upgrade the plasma cutter, you can upgrade the rig or any weapons you have, but you only have a very limited number of power nodes. You don't get robots that can chase it down. Now look, I can upgrade air or nothing. So I have to ask myself, do I want to upgrade the rig or do I want to upgrade the plasma cutter? I think right now we are going to upgrade the plasma cutter. We're going to actually get more damage. But I would like to upgrade the rig. Now, see, here's the thing. That's the cost-benefit ratio. Does this benefit me at all right now? No. When I get more power nodes, I'll get, more hit points. But until then, I just gotta use what little resources I have. And I have to use them wisely. That, I think, is survival horror. You're actually fighting to survive. And you're using what little things you have at the time.
Back to tram control and plot it into the computer array. That should get the tram system back online.
Drop. We have that. Okay, so now we gotta get the tram system back online. But that's the thing about bad control. Those turret controls from Resident Evil just really never did it for me. I mean, it's just... If I can't move, if I can't fight, if I can't shoot, then what am I doing? I can't really enjoy... If I'm not enjoying the game, I'm just not enjoying the game, you know? It may be a masterpiece or whatever, but it's just not enjoyable. I think at some point I will at least try Amnesia: The Dark Descent again. But I found that game to be absolutely boring. Mainly because I just have never been a fan of like the point-and-click style adventure games. Because, you know, it's so hard to figure out how to progress. You have to find this exact number of items and it only works under certain situations. I mean, for me, I just want to focus on playing the game more than anything else. I mean, it's just not really that fun for me. That's the thing. Get exactly one weapon and that's it. I do notice that. Damn it! I see. I actually have to pay attention and focus there instead of just killing him with impunity. I do like how they do just jump out of nowhere. I think jump scares are at least somewhat effective. Especially since the atmosphere in this game is effective. A lot more effective than Dead Space 2 and 3, I can tell you that. As the series goes on, I'll probably talk less about Dead Space 3, mainly the only reason I'm talking about it now is I literally just stopped playing it a day ago. Let's see, what do we got? Let's do anything? Nope. So now we magically fix it by finding a circuit board that I don't even know why it was up there. Maybe they took it out so the Necros couldn't spread. Fat lot of good that did them. Okay, now I just gotta activate the tram, and away we go. Are you idiots really just standing around there? You're not even gonna do anything? Nobody wants to help poor Isaac. He's just the engineer. He has to do everything while they just sit around.
Heading to the bridge. Good work.
Strange. The quarantine just lifted.
Whatever was in the flight lounge must have left. That's lucky for us. Isaac, get back to the Carillon and prep it for launch. We'll find out what we can from the bridge and meet you there.
If we live that long, you're out of your league, Hammond. This is suicide. We're going to
Your
die
lack
out
of
here.
confidence in me is duly noted, Miss Daniels.
Exactly, what did this guy do wrong? That's my question. What?
I am going to do with or without you. Do we understand each other?
Just get us out of here alive.
What exactly did he do wrong? They got blindsided by some enemies that they didn't even know existed. That's not his fault. That anybody survived that first meeting at all is extremely good fortune, you know? I think the one thing they could have done that would have actually made the necromorphs a little more effective is if they did not just growl or yell at all. Because honestly, they kind of telegraph their intentions, and also it just sounds kind of silly. If they were completely silent, I think that would work. I do like the fact you have to cut off their limbs. I think that was a good choice. I mean, because how many games where you can just spray bullets with impunity exist? I mean, hell, Resident Evil's like that. Resident Evil is totally like that. Where literally you just have to put bullet after bullet into some of those things. Otherwise they won't die.
No survivors. We're going to try to get the command computer. Wish us luck.
Good luck. Too bad I can't speak in this game. I would wish you good luck, but I just don't know how to talk. They cut out my tongue. I named too many names. But in all reality, I mean, Isaac has the personality in Dead Space 2 that I think everybody thought he would have. Because he's literally just... I wouldn't call him the kindly engineer, but he's just sort of a regular guy, you know? And he does try to work with people. He does. A great leaper. Well, I can't hit him. Also means you have to be a little more accurate if you want to actually conserve ammo. Smack. Really? If I reload, maybe I'll have enough room for this. Really gotta get to the store. So prep this piece of crap for launch, huh? Yeah. Load damage report. Okay, so by loading that damage report, I did this. My god. This is worse than Vista. You would think in the future people would use like Windows 90... Well, Windows 2098. Well. That did not go well. This is why Linux might be a good idea for, you know, business applications. Aerospace, you know. Windows is good, but it does have a tendency to have fatal errors. You know, of all the times you'd ever want to upload an error report to Microsoft, this is one of those times. Okay, Leaper, you're gonna die right now. No! Goddamn Leaper. I also feel like Isaac moves a little bit slower now. Well, I say now, Isaac moves a little bit slower than he does in later games.
It's the only way off the ship.
Kendra,
No, Hammond! This changes everything!
just let me think. Can you access the command computer?
It's no good. There's an executive lockdown of all primary systems. Without the captain's authorization, I can't access them.
Well, where's the captain?
He's dead.
Here he is. Captain Benjamin Mathias. Location? Med lab. Status? Deceased.
What? How?
He wasn't in there to get a tooth out, that's for sure.
I can't access that information. Find the captain and you'll find his rig. With his authorization codes, I can crack this computer wide open.
Because that makes sense.
Isaac, send the tram back to your location.
Drop.
Get to the medical deck and find that rig as fast as you can.
What was that?
Oh, that was just a leaper. You guys could have handled that. I've been taking out leapers left and right here. Maybe if you guys actually had decent, you know, weapons and armor, like I do, or at the very least if you had rigs that were... Well, I don't even have armor. I've got literally my work jumpsuit. This is where I go to work in every day. Why do I have this, and then you basically just have regular, you know, jumpsuits you can get at Walmart? I've got a bloody name tag and I'm killing more enemies than you are. I do like that helmet. That looks very nice. Still don't get why, you know, you just have a bucket helmet, whereas in the... You know, Dead Space 3, you get technology that existed 300 years prior to this that was not just a bucket helmet. It literally just built itself around your head. Finally got the store. Days of saving up credits. Let's see. Can I buy a level 2 suit? Yep, I can. That's how we're going to end the episode very soon. Let's see. Get rid of all these small med packs, except for, like, one. Medium med packs. I'm only going to carry two medium med packs and one small. In fact, we're actually going to leave for just a moment and go pick up a few of those things that we left behind. Backtracking. I know this may seem tedious, ladies and gentlemen, but it is very, very satisfying. Because guess what? We could just keep going in a linear manner, but why not? It makes it feel more organic to go back and pick up stuff you couldn't pick up before. I mean, it actually means you're putting forth effort. You're not just going through, you know, linear scripted corridors. Okay, let's go pick up that health pack I had to drop back here. Actually, let me get that, because I'm definitely going to need more ammo. I mean, this is the earliest part of the game, so of course, you know, they're just going to inundate you with ammo, so if you can save some of it and use it later. Still, I'd like to know where he's actually keeping this stuff. It doesn't look like he has a backpack. He doesn't even have pockets, it looks like. He's like literally all... What is he doing? Just shoving it in the bloody interior of his suit? Yeah, Isaac's rig is kind of low res, I will say that. I wonder if there is any graphics mods for this game. We'll just have to see. I doubt it, though, since this is primarily a console game. And even the computer version is pretty much just that. It's just the Xbox version with mouse controls, which work, admittedly, quite well. Alright, and so I'm going to sign off now, and I'm going to leave you guys with Isaac getting the level 2 suit.